Okay, we've got some more entitled Karren stories today. I'm excited. Oh, or not, actually. These make me pretty angry, so. Okay, our first one is from Faded Blossoms. Karren demands a tattoo. Okay. I was getting the next part of my full sleeve tattooed just a bit ago. I literally just got home from my appointment. This is going to be a relatively small post. My appointment was from 1 till 5. When I had 1.5 hours left on my appointment, one of the other artists came over to our station and said a client was here for my artist. My artist did have another appointment at 5. At first he thought this next appointment came early. We were wrong. A wild Karren had appeared. She demanded that my artist tattoo her right now as a walk-in appointment. Apparently, he had tattooed her in the past and would only accept my artist. My artist told her that he was busy with an appointment and he had a second one immediately after me. She got really mad and called her husband, then thrust the phone into my tattoo artist's face. Husband yelled at my artist for a few minutes, then Karren took the phone back and disappeared back into the wild. What the hell? Like, babe, we all know if you want a specific tattoo artist, you have to book an appointment. Like, you're lucky if you get any artist by dropping in. Like, if you want to get a tattoo, don't just drop in. Phone up. Phone up, make an appointment. Maybe you'll get lucky and you can go in on the day, but you're not going to be able to choose your artist if that's the case. You'll get whoever's available. Like, are you stupid? Yes is the answer. You are stupid. Karren showed up in the middle of my tattoo appointment to demand my tattoo artist stop tattooing me so that he could tattoo her. Got mad when told no and had her husband yell at the tattoo artist. What are you doing? Oh my god. The tattoo artist isn't doing my tattoo for me. Tell him off. The fact that the husband actually yelled down the phone at the artist as well is kind of pathetic. Like that husband is under the thumb, you know? Like, honest to... Like, would you not just be like, what are you talking about? If your wife phoned you up and wanted you to yell at a tattoo artist because they were too busy to give you a tattoo, would you not just be like, no? Like, are you stupid? Stop. Like, you're embarrassing yourself. Go home, you crazy Karren. Honestly, these Karren stories get me all heated, get me riled up. I just can't, like I said in a previous video, I cannot stand idiots. And I feel like Karens are like the queens of the idiots, you know? Just the dumbest of the dumb. I don't know. Anyway, Who Your Mummy said, wow, to demand a tattoo from an artist, I just had my husband yell at over the phone. What kind of tattoo did she think she'd get out of this artist? I don't personally work well under threats or duress myself. Yeah, that's a good point. You think yelling at him is going to get you a tattoo? And if he does work, what kind of tattoo do you think you're going to get? Like, at best, you're going to get a tattoo that's more painful than it needs to be. Like, at best, he's going to make sure he digs that needle in a little bit more than he has to, or, really makes it hurt for you, At worst, you're going to get a completely different tattoo, and that's permanent on your body. Or he's going to write something really offensive on your body permanently. Could you imagine? DeVillain replied, she's the reason why so many people are walking around with S-head tattooed in Chinese characters on their arms instead of tiger like they demanded. Yeah, that's true. I think a lot of people just choose a random Chinese character and it doesn't say what they think it says, but if I was a tattoo artist, I would probably make sure I knew exactly how to write some kind of offensive term in Chinese characters so that if you get a really hard piece of work customer, you could suggest this character because it means da 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 da, and trick them into getting it tattooed permanently onto their body because, well, if you're going to be an entitled a-hole, then you deserve a hole tattoo. Okay, WitchCorner9920 said, to yell at somebody who is going to stab you with needles is as stupid as yelling at somebody who handles your food. Yeah. Gypsy Heart Wanderer replied, exactly, don't bite the hand that's going to put permanent ink on you. Like the guy who cheated on his tattooist girlfriend, then asked her to do his ink. She tattooed a penis on his back. That was actually really funny. Oh my god, how stupid. You're going to cheat on your girlfriend and then get her to tattoo you and expect it to be a good tattoo. I've not heard that one before, I love that. Oh god, yeah, it's so stupid. Like, if you yell at anybody who's giving you a service, you're going to get a real crappy service. Like, yell at a person who's going to give you a tattoo, they're going to give you the worst tattoo. Yell at somebody who's doing your food, they're going to spit in that, you know? Or they're going to put extra chili in there, or just do something to make it nasty for you, because you deserve it. If you're going to be an entitled piece of S, then expect to get the worst service possible. Oh. Okay, our next story is from Proof Strawberry 464. Pharmacy line Karren. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get through this one without becoming irate, because my anger meter is just rising as this video goes on. Okay, this is probably a mundane post, but I had to get this off my chest. Today I was waiting in line at my pharmacy and an elderly woman asked if she could go ahead of me. If it were just me in the line, I probably would have said yes, but there were other people lined up, so I told her, you can go ahead of me, but you have to ask the others in line as well. Which is very reasonable. I mean, you said she could go ahead of you, so she should be grateful, honestly. Surely this woman's gonna be grateful, right? This Karren blew up at me. Like, why? Why? What have you done? Already I'm angry, already. I don't know exactly what she said, because I was focusing on myself and my meds, but she started screaming at me. I turned to her and said, you are harassing me, do we need to get the police involved? I know the language is stilted, but in my line of work I am trained to be direct about that sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, be direct. Honestly, these entitled idiots need very succinct instructions. Like, you are doing this. Do you want me to do this? Because if you go down any other route with them, you're just going to start a fight. Like, I mean, maybe you want to start a fight, but it's probably best not to. Oh, okay. She had the nerve to say that she wasn't harassing me at all and that she would gladly call the police because I didn't give her my place in line. I said, okay, sure, call them. I actively encouraged you to do so. In fact, I will wait here after my medical to ensure the police get the story straight. Is this woman actually stupid? Like, you literally did give her your place in line? You offered her your place in line. You just told her that she'd have to ask the other people because she can't just go all the way to the front. Which is basically the most reasonable thing you could have done. In fact, it was more like you didn't have to offer her your place in line. Even if you'd have said no, she had no right to get up in your face and start yelling at you. Like, honestly, these entitled Karens, they are crazy. Like, get a grip, people. Who do you think you are? Okay. Karren calls the police. Of course she does. Does she actually think the police are going to be like, oh, how dare you not give her your place in line? Oh my god, I'm going to arrest you. She's so stupid. Oh my god. Okay, they show up because, well, they have to. Karren gets a lecture from a very large man about the context of when she should call the police. She is informed that not letting her budge in line and what she calls bad customer service is not a reason to involve the police. The pharmacist is on his third cup of coffee since this all started. I know he is an innocent victim in all of this, and that if I let Karren ahead of me, his problems might not exist. Babe, don't feel guilty, like... If anything, this guy's probably enjoying the drama, to be honest. He's probably sat there with his coffee like, just sapping it up because he's not the one who's having an argument with this woman at this time. And also it must be really satisfying to watch a Karren get put in her place by the police. Like, oh, mwah, chef's kiss, that's gotta be So fun to watch. Oh my god. The officer removes Karren, who is audibly angry and asking the officer how she can get her meds if she's banned from the store. Oh, that's not his problem, babe. Like, if you didn't want to get banned from the store, you shouldn't have gone in there and been a complete B, you know? I don't know, Karren. Have them transferred to a different pharmacy and behave like an actual human being there. I love this story. Honestly. Is there anything more satisfying than a Karren being put in their place? Like, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Oh, so many times these Karens they cause everybody else's day to be ruined and nothing actually comes of it. Like, I am so happy, OP, that you stood your ground and you didn't give up. You let that woman get banned from that pharmacy. Because that was just beautiful, honestly. Guys, wasn't that just so satisfying? What do you think? Okay, Carlito74 said, question, is it illegal to waste police time where you live? I'm also assuming that this Karren is a serial offender, as this isn't something people only do once. Spanish Peanut replied, no idea. I do remember Trevor Noah during his time on The Daily Show suggesting that the person who makes these calls be fined if the police determine there's absolutely no reason for them to be there. Yeah, that's a really good point, actually. The police should fine people who do that. If you call the police, you're wasting police time. I'm sure that that's not allowed. I don't know if it's illegal necessarily, but I'm sure that you can get into trouble for that. Like, if you're calling the police because somebody didn't let you push in line, you should at least get a fine for that. Because you're wasting police time. That policeman could have been doing something important. There might be somebody out there getting mugged. Nobody's there to help them because that policeman's dealing with you being an absolute idiot in a pharmacy. I think that warrants a fine, at the very least. I don't know. What do you guys think? Tell me, do you know if that's illegal in your country? I don't actually know if it is here or not, because I'm not stupid enough to phone the police over something so petty, so I've never had to deal with them. Okay. Mermaid Stone said, as a retail pharmacist for 34 years, I can assure you that we get screamed at, cursed at, belittled and treated like crap by at least one person every single day. Unfortunately, I can believe it. These are mostly people who don't care that I am working alone or with only one tech, phones ringing, drive-through buzzing, insurance rejecting, hundreds of commonly prescribed drugs on long-term back order. The customer at the front wants me to try 3 different discount cards and expects me to look them up online. 4 people want a shingles vaccine and I'm about to wet myself. All at the same time. I love being a pharmacist, but I hate what pharmacy has become. Yeah, I can't imagine it's a good job, to be honest. I mean, any customer service type job is not easy. People be cray, honestly. Like, I used to work in retail, and I just... no, it's not good. I didn't enjoy it at all. I mean, I worked with, like, builders and stuff, so it's kind of funny, because those people crack some jokes, but I don't think... No. People get weird when they're ordering medicine and stuff as well. Like, people do get angry about their medication, which I can get. Like, sometimes I know people struggle to get medication that they need, and if they don't get it, they could get really ill. But again, it's not the pharmacist's fault. That's the pharmaceutical companies, but there's nothing you can do about it. I don't know, guys. Have you ever worked in a pharmacy, or have you ever had an interaction in some other customer-facing role where you've had to deal with this kind of crap? Please tell us in the comments if you have. Share your stories, guys. I'd love to hear them. I think I need to go and get a cup of tea to calm down after that.
What did you think of the posts we discussed today? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.